Hello and welcome to Still Got Legs, a Doctor Who Rewatch podcast brought to you by another Happy Studios. This week there's a mysterious Irish baby, the Cybermen are going crazy, and yes, this intro was lazy.
I'll give you lazy and crazy, but baby does not rhyme, okay?
Do you know I didn't notice that until this very second? Yeah, that doesn't actually.
And also, why are the rhymes back?
Just because I couldn't think of anything. I really couldn't think of anything. But
Okay.
to be fair to me, last week you literally
Hello,
forgot.
everyone.
No,
Welcome
on.
to Still Got Legs, a Doctor Who Rewatch podcast, the only one in the world that exists, allegedly. My name is Nathan, and as always, I'm joined by my wonderful companion as we go on this fantastic journey through time and space, Alonzi, Geronimo, Clara, Brilliant, and rewatch all of Doctor Who. Hello, Lawrence.
What's up? What's going on? My players, my boys. What's going on?
Stop immediately.
You don't like that?
Stop.
Why
No,
not?
immediately no. Immediately
I'm trying something
no.
out and different and fresh.
Immediately no.
Why,
Stop.
man?
Stop this. Just
I could never
immediately
ever
stop it.
reinvent myself because you always put me back. You step me back. You humble me, and I don't like that.
First of all, now's not the time to reinvent yourself.
Why?
Second of all, don't reinvent yourself like that, okay?
Why? That's a cool way to reinvent myself. I
No,
think.
it's not. It's really not, and you should never do that again.
What's going on, players? I'm hearing it now. It doesn't sound good, does it? Yeah.
No. it
Yeah.
doesn't.
Why can I not reinvent myself though? Why is this the wrong time?
I didn't say you couldn't.
Yeah, you did. You said now is not the time.
Yeah, I said now's not the time. That's not saying you can't. It's just saying you can't now.
Can I do it later today? Like mid-recording? Can I drastically switch up
No.
my entire vibe?
You can't do it later today because for the rest of today, we're most likely going to be recording this episode of Doctor Who.
That's why I'm saying I'll switch up the vibe midway through this
No.
episode, and you'll be
No.
like, "Whoa, that's cool. This guy's got a cool,
No.
chill vibe. What happened to my
No.
cool, boring
No.
co-host?"
How many times do I have to say no?
I don't need your permission. I
Okay.
just would appreciate it. Is all.
Okay. All right.
Nathan, what's going on?
I don't know what is going on.
I don't know, man.
All right, great. Another cracking episode of Still Got Legs.
See you later
we
then,
are
boys.
on the ball as usual. And speaking of being on the ball, this
Yay.
is episode 164 of Still Got Legs and Doctor Who, where today we're talking about season 12, episode 9, written by Chris Chibnall, as are the next 12 episodes, by the way.
Seriously?
Yeah, there's a couple of them which are written by Chris Chibnall and someone, but all of them will feature that name, so get fucking used to it.
Fuck me.
Directed by Jamie Magnus Stone. It is, of course, Ascension of the Cybermen.
Of all the things that Jamie Magnus Stone has directed, would you say that this was his magnum stonepus?
I wouldn't say that,
No?
and I don't think anyone ever should.
That's fine. Do you like this episode of Doctor Who, though? This one? What are your general
Alright, so I'd
thoughts?
love to know your general thoughts on this episode of Doctor Who.
I like this. I had a good time with this. I thought it was fun. I thought it was a good time. I think it's got some interesting little side characters going on. I think it had...
Name them.
Yeah, I can't name them. I don't know anyone's
There
name.
you go.
No, I don't know. Wait, no.
Well
one of
done.
them had a name that sounded like salami.
Balami.
No, it wasn't Balami.
Pepperami.
It might have been Pepper Army. Yeah, let's go with Pepper Army. But no, it's got some good little side characters. It's got some good narratives going on. There's like 3 kind of separate storylines that are happening, and all of them I think are quite interesting.
Are there 3 separate storylines?
Well, there's the Irish boy, and then the TARDIS team split off into
Oh,
2.
there is
Yeah.
indeed an Irish boy, which we'll
Yeah.
talk about. We'll talk about the Irish boy. Imagine if we didn't not mention
Just
it at
ignored
all.
every single part of it.
Yeah, that'd be sick, dude.
Yeah, it'd be bad though, I think. I had an enjoyable time with this. I quite enjoyed this episode. Nathan, what did you think about it?
I think that maybe I'm a different breed. But what I also think is that I enjoy this episode of Doctor Who. I think it's a good episode. I think the Irish boy is a great confusing mystery. You don't know what the fuck's happening. I don't have a clue. Really hoping for a good payoff. And it's really, it really does grip you as in like, what the fuck's going on here? Or should I say, what the fuck's going on here?
What the fuck's going on here, lads?
No, we should both stop that.
Why?
To be
I'm
fair,
half
you
Irish.
are Irish. Yeah, exactly. It is your heritage. But neither of us are those beautiful Irish boys.
No, it's true. We should get him on.
Yeah.
Should we get him on for this? Is it too late?
It probably is too late, given the fact that we're already doing it.
I was thoroughly invested in that storyline, though. I was very confused.
To be sure. Top of the morning to you.
Oh my gosh.
Again, I shouldn't do that. It's not my heritage, it's yours. Sorry for appropriating your
I can give you the
culture.
Irish pass if you want. Do you want an
What's
Irish pass this week?
The Irish pass.
The Irish pass.
I'm going to Irish goodbye out of this episode.
That's good. That's a good Irish
I
reference.
love an Irish goodbye, you know?
Yeah, the best way to goodbye.
Best way to leave a pie. Just fuck off. Just leave. I used to do that all the time. I had a real problem of like, you reach a certain point in the night, you're like, I reckon I'm done. See you later.
That's my quota hit.
Not even see you later. I'm just gonna leave now.
For context, I'm his best friend, and he did this to me so many times. Parties that we attended together, we arrived at together. We planned to go home from together. Nathan would just be like, dipped.
No, I'm off, man. I'm off. I'm going to go to Chicken Cottage, and then I'm going to go home.
You actually say that. You didn't necessarily do it to a lot of parties. You did it on almost every night out. Like night outs to like bars and clubs.
Yeah,
you
it was
just went,
100%
no.
B. Yeah. It was, first of all, the fact that I'm there all is a miracle. I hated them.
Oh, the days where we actually managed to get Nathan to a club were so euphoric because it was rare.
It was rare for me. I don't like
Because you,
clubs.
like, I always bring this up to mug you off, but you are actually older. Because what was I at uni? I was like, my oldest at uni, I was 21.
18 to 21. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which sounds crazy.
Yeah. So if I was you, right, walking around at like 24, I remember being 24 and I was so done with clubs. So I get it now. I'm now an old man and I understand where you were coming from back in the days.
Anyway, Lawrence, this is a interesting episode. Some new designs, some old designs, some fun designs. There's some cool visual stuff, and I think most notably of all, some of it's filmed in a quarry in Wales, which is, as far as I'm concerned, is the best you can hope for.
Yes.
Doctor Who. I was thinking about posting a meme to our Instagram earlier, and it was going to be, you know, that Drake meme where it's like,
oh, like when he likes something and then doesn't like something.
Doesn't like something and likes something, and the dislike something, the hands up thing was going to be like filming on the volume or something like that. Filming like building a high tech location set or whatever, or then just filming in a quarry in Wales would be the good one, which I still might do. Look out for that hot meme on Instagram at Still Got Legs.
And just
Pod,
know it's
maybe.
been brewing for like 2 days. That meme's been hot and ready to go.
Yeah.
Have we seen this cliff before? I feel like we must have seen this cliff before.
Probably. Wait, which cliff? The cliff the Irish boy falls off of?
Yeah, well, he doesn't fall, does he? He gets shot.
Well, but then he does fall off.
He falls off on account of being shot, though. But it's a discredit to him, I think, to say
Is it not a fall?
I guess it is a fall, but it's a motivated fall. He didn't just stack. He didn't get up to the top of the cliff and stack it, did he? Like he didn't go down.
Is that not still a fall? I don't get what the point you're making is.
It's just that if I was in like hospital and they were like, "Oh, he fell off a cliff," I'd be like, "I got shot off a cliff."
Semantics.
It is semantics.
And also, you'd probably be there for the gunshot rather than the fucking... Well, I guess it depends on how big the fall is, really.
If that fall was affecting him the way it should have done, right, and it didn't because there's a little mystery afoot, right? But if it was affecting him the way, he was all right, but he should have been a puddle. You're not falling off that and coming out with anything resembling a leg, are you?
Maybe it was.
Nathan, where does this episode open?
This episode opens up in space. We see a field of space.
A field of space?
And a field of debris in space.
Right,
okay. And the camera is moving forward. This is actually a really cool shot, I will say.
Yeah, it looks great.
We have a voiceover by one Mr. Ashard, which is the cyber cunt. And he's like, oh, something about war or some shit. Oh, Cybermen. I love being a Cyberman or whatever.
We're the best, but also we got fucked in this war, but we're still the best.
Yeah, quite frankly, what he's saying is irrelevant. I was mostly like, this is great.
Yeah.
But I couldn't give a fuck about what you're saying. I'm distracted by this very cool shot because
it looks great, yeah.
What is cool about this is the camera goes into the eye of the Cyberman.
Yeah, okay? I saw.
And then, all right, you saw the whole episode. I guess I'll just shut up then.
No, but you're telling me like it's
anything.
news.
Okay.
You're being like, what's cool about this, Lawrence?
All right, well, fucking hell. Sorry on my Doctor Who Rewatch podcast. Fucking hell, man.
No, go on, carry on. I didn't want to take that moment for you.
So the camera, I think it's really cool. It genuinely is. The camera goes into the eye of the Cyberman, and we have the title sequence come up like through the eye. Like it reminds me of, remember when it went for the key in the TARDIS, which I think you don't like on memory. Do you remember that? The end of Vampires in Venice?
I can't remember how it looks.
It went through the key.
I'll have to remember it. At some point, I'll remember it and get back to you.
Sort of great. Thanks for at some point. Hopefully, you'll remember it.
Next thing that's happening, right? A fella finds a little baby in a basket.
Ireland. What do you know about Ireland? Have you ever been to Ireland?
Do you know I have never been to Ireland?
You've never been to your homeland? I used to live there.
Did you live there? What did you do in Ireland?
No, I did. I lived in Northern Ireland. Northern Ireland.
Yeah. Northern Ireland.
Northern Ireland. Yeah.
What'd you do when you were there? Did you do anything fun?
Mostly school stuff.
Be young.
I saw Attack of the Clones there.
Oh, very good.
Yeah.
Any differences in the Irish cuts?
I mean,
any regional specific popcorn buckets or something that I should know about?
No, that was the only cut I was aware of at the time.
Was the pear a potato instead of a pear?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
You know, on the fork?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. No, it was just a pear. It was a pear.
You didn't want to do jokes with me then?
No. No.
Fine.
Anyway.
Nathan, there's a baby in a basket. What do you know about babies in baskets?
I know that's how you give up a baby. You put it in the basket.
Yeah, famously. A Moses basket.
Yeah, because that's how Moses was given up in the Prince of Egypt. And he was put in that river. River, oh river.
You know, they're actually, they are called Moses baskets.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I'm just letting you know.
I know, dickhead.
Well, I'm telling you, I'm doing that. I
agreed with you, moved on, and then you were like, no. They're actually like, yeah.
No, but they're actually called Moses baskets.
No, I know, God. Fucking hell.
They're fucking expensive, by the way.
All right, great. Anyway.
Oh, come on, let me tell you how much they were.
No, I don't care.
I dropped $100 on mine, Nathan.
Great. Why don't you just make one? Just make a wicker
one.
basket.
No, you can't make a one. No, they're not safe, Nathan.
You're like Chris Traeger in that episode of Parks and Rec where like Ron's making a crib for his baby. And he's like, you can't make a crib. That's not safe. It's like, why not? It'll be the safest crib ever. Yeah,
but the difference here is Ron Swanson's an award-winning carpenter. I'm not. I'd be putting blankets in a bin or whatever, being like, "Hope this is comfy."
But you didn't say that though. You said you can't make one. They're not safe. As if you in general.
I should have said I can't make one.
Yeah, you can't. Make one.
Because I can't make one.
I could.
What would you put in it?
Wicker. It's a wicker basket, isn't it?
That's not what you put in it. Like, what would you put in it once you
made it? A baby. What else am I going to fucking put in it?
I guess
if I'm going to make a Moses basket, what am I going to put in it? A picnic?
To be fair, mine is in this room because he's now grown out of it and it just holds my washing now.
What a waste of money.
Well, what am I supposed to do with it?
You know those little like tubs you sometimes put in in the sink to do the washing up? You should just put him in one of them.
Yeah.
With some blankets. Like, what's the fucking difference at the end of the day?
There's a big difference, but...
Do you need the specific fucking Moses basket?
No, but he'd grow out of it, wouldn't he? He'd grow out of a washing up bowl.
He grew out of the fucking basket.
Yeah, but that was when
he was supposed to. Didn't stop you spending 100 fucking quid on it, did it?
Don't. The amount of baby shit that you have to buy is unbelievable.
You get fucking one of those from £5 for £5 from Wilco's, mate.
True, and you could replace them, couldn't you? Like if they did grab it, you could
get a whole bunch.
One. Yeah,
exactly.
You could do one. You could actually get one for the washing up as well. You get 2 for 1 deal situation.
2 birds, 1 stone.
2 birds, 1 stone.
When he's awake, you can do the washing up. When he's asleep, fucking
getting that.
Off he goes. And also, good excuse. Oh, can't do the washing up. Baby's asleep.
Yeah, baby's asleep in the sink. I can't do it.
Baby's asleep. Baby's asleep in the sink. Sorry.
Fuck.
There you go.
So they find this baby, right? It's famous. It's in a famous basket, Nathan. That you leave babies in.
What?
It's a famous. Shut up. There's no note.
The baby's famous.
No,
he's in a famous. Basket.
He's in a famous basket. The wife.
Is this how you had your baby?
What? Just one arrived on the doorstep.
You just found him in a basket.
Just found him in his basket. Yeah, I did find him in his basket. Yeah, I thought it was quite noble that I sacrificed my life and took him under my wing.
You sacrificed your life?
Well, like my life as I know it, and I became a father on that day.
All right, cool stuff.
Yeah. Are you taking in a baby like this? If your baby gets dropped to your doorstep, we'll take him until his parents show up. The wife says
it is not a good idea for me to take in a baby. Okay. Like, are you kidding me? No. If I find them, like, don't get me wrong, I'm not going to just leave it there.
Yeah.
If I find the baby, I'll take it, like, I don't know, somewhere where it should be taken.
I'd call the police, personally.
Yes, the police, the guard
Oh, the garage, yeah.
I don't know, the authorities,
I don't know who you ring. So it's, to be honest, I'm not sure. The council, well, they'll get back to you in 4 years then.
If I spoke to the council and said I found a baby, I don't think they're going to be like, no, I can do about that, chief. I'm sure they'd figure it out. Okay.
I'd definitely ring someone. I'm not accepting any old baby off the fucking street, mate.
I call the fire service.
What are they going to do?
I don't know. They'll raise it, won't they?
They'll raise it. It'll be the fire department baby.
They'll raise it as one of their own.
Like schools sometimes have that, like a cat that keeps visiting the school. Like it likes to go.
No.
Do you not remember being in primary school and
cat?
there'd be like a local cat that would always come over the fence and
No.
you'd be like, that's the school cat.
I went to like 12 different primary schools. Not one of them had a local cat.
That's because you always missed them. Every time you just left the day before, every time they arrived.
Oh, no.
That must have been it. They take in the baby, and then they go like, "Oh,
They call the police on this baby.
They call
like,
the
we found a
garage.
suspicious baby. All right, come arrest it."
And he's fucking no help. To be fair, he doesn't do anything because there's no note, and they go, "All right, all right." Are you going to take him or are we going to take him? It feels like that scenario.
I don't think that's what was happening, really. I feel like he would have done like what the right check. I feel like he was the vibe was that, all right, well, leave him here while he's safe for you, okay? And then we'll see if we can find the owners or whatever. When like no one came forward or anything, then they obviously put in the paperwork to adopt him or whatever.
They were keeping him until the parents showed up, who obviously never showed up.
They got the call.
Big
man's like, he's ours. We have him, and they're very happy.
He seems chuffed. And the baby seems happy, and he's sitting in his high chair having a knees up.
Well, as we get a little montage of little Brendan. He is little red-headed Brendan growing up, and he's like. He's going to school and he's getting big muscles and doing the raking and everything like that.
He's learning how to be a farmer like his part. Although I don't trust his dad anymore.
I don't think he's a farmer.
He's a little farmer. He's doing some farming bits, isn't he?
I don't think he's a farmer.
He was definitely in some sort of like barn situation.
Yeah, maybe.
Looked like a little farmer situation. Anyway, cute little montage. Had me a little misty-eyed, if I'm honest. Had me a little. Oh, this is very sweet, very nice.
It was very sweet. It was quite. You had you misty-eyed, really. That's because you're a dad.
Mate, it's fucked me up. Yeah, like I can't watch normal shit anymore without crying. Yeah,
this was nothing for me. This was like fucking
cold as stone.
If anything, a nightmare scenario. Horror movie for me.
I wouldn't do it. I can appreciate the nice.
Lawrence, you are doing it. It's your life.
No, but if something showed up at my door, if a baby showed up at my door, I'd be like, that's not for me. That's for someone else.
If a dog showed up at my door, I'd take the dog in.
I'd take the dog in. A cat showed up at my door this week.
What'd you do?
I can't let him in. My dog would fucking eviscerate him.
Lawrence, your dog wouldn't eviscerate
You have
anything.
not seen my dog when she sees a squirrel or some sort of small animal.
Anyway, no, what's cool is this it ends with like Brendan, he's at the hospital. He's at like, well, not the hospital. He's at like the doctors and there's a nurse or whatever.
Yes.
And then she's like, hey, he's getting his temperature taken. And then the mum says, hey, if it gets worse, we'll call the doctor. Hard cut to our doctor, who's like on a big planet in space or whatever.
Are they not? I thought they were on Earth. Are they not on Earth?
They're not on Earth. No, there's definitely not Earth.
Is it not Earth?
There was like a big planet in the background. There was a very big visible planet in the skyline. It was 100% not Earth.
I thought they were on. I think I must have just thought that in my head because it's a human settlement. So maybe I was just like, fuck it, it must be Earth. This is good stuff. It's a fun cut. It's a fun cut to the Doctor. I always like it when they're a little bit goofy with it. But it's fun. The team are all there. They're all carrying stuff, and there's a fun little exchange about Graham being puffed. He's holding a big machine, and he's like, "Fuck me," because the Doctor's done a trademark thing of parking the TARDIS 15 years away from where they're supposed to go. And so Graham can't carry the thing, and Yaz says that the commando lifestyle's not for him, and Ryan's like, "Don't make me think about my granddad's nutsack, thanks."
You have such a way with words.
Well, that's what he's doing, isn't he, though? He's thinking about he shouldn't be thinking about his granddad's nutsack, but you get it.
Okay.
Is a commando lifestyle for you? You ever gone commando?
All the time, mate. Yeah.
You go commando all the time?
Yeah, I fuck with it quite heavily. Yeah.
Really?
I think once you reach a certain age, you're like, yeah, this is good for me now, I reckon.
Just let it hang, you know?
Shh. Comfy, innit?
I couldn't do it.
Have you tried it?
I haven't tried it out and about.
What scenario?
Like at home, about in my PJs.
It's freeing, man.
Yeah, it is freeing at home, but I don't want that kind of freedom out and about. I want to be structured in place.
I think you
know?
don't.
Oh, are you doing it actively out and about the gaff?
I'm doing it everywhere, man.
Oh, damn, I didn't know this about you. Bro's just out there
I'm doing it everywhere. Yeah.
Are you doing it right now?
I'd rather not say.
Fair enough. Oh,
I'm wearing pajamas. I'm wearing pajamas.
Oh,
okay?
He's in his own home, everyone.
I'm wearing pajamas. I'm in my home, okay?
Yeah. No one judge.
And to be honest, I'd rather not discuss this, okay?
Yeah, no, fair enough. I apologise for putting you in that position. Anyway, the doctor's like, look, guys, most of the humans have been wiped out, right? So she's catching us up because the last we checked in, the Cyberium had gone into Big Cyberman, head honcho Cyberman, and he's like, I'm going to obliterate all the humans now.
Yeah, he's having a great time.
Yeah, I do. I found it quite funny. We get some more of the Doctor being a little awkward when she's like, so all the humans are dead. Sorry, I was wondering how to bring that up. Like, it's very fun that she just does not know how to break bad news to anyone.
Yeah, there's 7 humans left.
One for every day of the week.
Yeah, exactly. We call them Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
It's a good naming system, isn't it?
Yeah, so they come across a group of survivors, I guess, in a little settlement on this planet, which is not Earth. And then they're like, hey, it's okay. We're not going to kill you or anything. Yeah. And then they just try to kill them. Well,
they don't try and kill them.
But they're like, hey, what are you doing here?
At the start, yeah.
Sure.
Because the doctor's here, she's like, I got loads of machines. And they're like, who the fuck are you? We are famously the only 7 remaining humans. And you guys look like 4 more humans, if I'm honest.
Yeah.
And so, there's some guns pointed, but the doctor's like, look, less of this nonsense, more about what are these machines going to do and how are we going to survive? So we peel off. Everyone starts explaining their various machines. And I tell you what, I got something to say here about our man, Graham.
All right.
I think Graham is really, really good at distilling techno-babble Doctor Who nonsense into accessible explanations.
Is he?
Yeah, because he's like, I've got a neural inhibitor system and it's going to blah, 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 and it's going to do all this. And the bloke's like, what? And he's like, basically, Cybermen don't feel anything, so this machine makes them feel things, makes them go fucked, turns them off, basically. He's just like, I've said so many times about this era, it's too wordy. They do too much over-explaining. If you gave Graham a bit more freedom like they give him in this episode to just explain some shit super quickly in a really accessible way, you'd have an easier ride with it, I think.
No. It'd be weird to have Graham constantly explaining stuff.
Not all the time.
Why is Graham explaining it and not the Doctor?
When it feels natural.
There's an air of misogyny about that.
You are absurd in how quick you are to accuse me of misogyny.
No, I'm not accusing you of misogyny at all. I'm saying that, like, if that was the case, if in the era where the Doctor was a woman, you instead had a man explaining all the science stuff.
Oh, right, yeah.
Or instead, I'm saying that doesn't sound a little bit...
No, I get that, but I mean, I don't mean, like, constantly, but I mean in the context where, like, if there are people that aren't understanding the Doctor, who does just word babble at people
Which is
sometimes.
most people.
But it would be nice to every now and again have Graham, even just for audience's sake, because there are so many episodes of this. The Battle of Ranskorav Kolos was so like the blibbity blop and the shippity shop and the fubbly blubbly and all of this stuff, right? It was relentless.
I like the blibbity blop and the shippity.
I like it to an extent, but when when it's the only means you have of understanding basic plot stuff happening in the episode, and then it's not distilled in a more accessible way, it feels like a fucking chore to be like, what's happening? Is there a bomb? What's this? Is it a bomb kind of thing?
No. I like Graham doing Graham stuff. I like Graham of doing his bish bash bosh, all right, cockle, here's a fucking...
I like Graham's cockle business, yeah.
Bloody have a butchers at that and all this sort of stuff, It's
I've got some stuff to say about his rhyming slang a little later.
I'm sure you do. You do every fucking week. But I don't need him. I don't need Graham being the one to do the long sciencey explanations every week.
Not all of it. Not every single time. I'm talking about when it comes up and when it feels natural. In moments like this, where Graham is having to explain stuff to people that aren't the Doctor, it makes sense.
No, I'm fine. I'm fine with it being the Doctor. I think it probably should be, but that's just me.
Outrageous business.
Outrageous is it? What's outrageous is getting a man to
You're
explain
twisting
this.
my words. You're twisting them.
I'm not.
Them sound
I feel
sexist.
like you twisted them yourself. Okay,
I'll twist you in a minute.
Anyway, basically,
yeah.
Right. So there's these humans here. They're like the last 7 humans or whatever. Yeah. And then the Doctor's like, "No worry, gang. We're gonna get this all set up, and it's all gonna be fine and everything." As long as no Cybermen suddenly appear, what do you know?
Oh, no.
Well, actually, to be fair, it's not. It's just some ships fly overhead, but then the drones come in. The drones are quite fun because they're just Cyberman heads.
They're
flying
so
above.
dumb and stupid, but they're really good fun.
It's quite fun. A lot of the Cybermen we see are the Cybus designs.
I thought that.
Yeah.
It seems like a weird kind of selection of them, doesn't it? And weirdly, these ones.
So yeah, it's weird because Ashad is the most recent design, the one that was introduced in Series 7, but like sort of half finished and fucked. And then he's joined by Cybus designed Cyberman.
They kind of seem like the grunts, don't they?
Yeah.
Now? Yeah.
And then we get like the introduction of a new design, which I really like a little later.
Yeah, that's good.
But yeah, there's a bit of a mixed match. There's not many of the Ashad design, the more modern design in this one, which is a bit strange. But
it is strange, but I feel like it's probably done just to make him stand out that little bit more.
Yeah, maybe. I also don't really like the Cybus design. I think it's too outdated and bulky. No,
I think the trouble is it's rooted within like 2000 and fucking like 6 isms. Like, I don't know why I've always thought the little bootcut jeans situation that they've got rocking on their legs, that's always a bit silly.
And their little pants, their little silver Y fronts that they have.
They've got silver Y fronts, they've got little shoes. They
have boots, don't they?
No, but I don't know what it is because the boot cut trousers go over the shoe.
Oh, they do, yeah.
It makes
them
look like little smart shoes.
The little silver shoe, yeah. It's crazy how weirdly, like, if you think about like the Mondas Cyberman in season 10, they don't look as outdated as the Cybus design do, which is weird, isn't it?
Also, it's that same kind of thing that there's that nostalgic bone within everyone, right? That if I had like a VCR monitor on my desk, objectively it's old, outdated technology, but you're like, damn if it doesn't look a little bit cool though. So I don't know. It's that's probably what that is. It's that effect. I tell you what I do really like. I like that they spend effectively 5 minutes of the episode being like, we got this equipment, the day's saved, we're all good, we're all going to do fine, and then immediately within 5 seconds the Cybermen just blow it up to fuck.
That is quite cool.
I think that looks awesome. The flying head drones, they're ridiculous, and I love the fact that they shoot little lasers from their eyes. It just looks so dumb.
Oh, the lasers in their eyes, that's quite cool. That is quite cool. Floating heads just about shooting lasers. I like there was clearly like some good drone work as well. Like clearly they had a drone operator on set and just got them to fly about the quarry for a little while, and it looks quite cool.
That sounds like a fun day out, doesn't it?
Yeah,
I'd do that. It is weird when you think about the Cybermen. Like they're constantly evolving. They're obviously fucking they're one-to-one with tech. It is funny that they're like, why would the drones be helmets?
Yeah.
Like, they would be just any other thing, wouldn't they? Why helmets?
Why not, you know?
I think it's just a bit of fun, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, so the companions, I like this. There's a fun sequence where the companions, one by one, say to the Doctor in different ways, our machines blew up. Yeah. Oh, that means they're not going to work against Cybermen. Yeah. We don't have any other plans. And the Doctor's like, I get it. Please. Like, it's one of them companions should read the room situation, because they all go over and just repeat they rephrase the exact same sentiment to the Doctor 3 times in a row before she's like, well, you get fucked. I know.
Yeah.
I do quite like it that the Doctor's like, right, everyone bugger off to your ship, right? Everyone, like, all of these guys, they need to make it out to their ship because there's going to be more Cybermen coming. And also, FAM, my TARDIS team, you guys need to go with them, because the TARDIS is too far away and you're not going to make it. And the Doctor has a really great moment. We spoke last week about how there's kind of like Bill PTSD informing the Doctor's actions in these episodes. And just the Doctor's and Jodie's delivery of "I've been so reckless with you" it's really great. It really like adds a personal element to the story, I think, which is really, really nice.
Yeah. The Cybermen come.
How very inappropriate of them.
Lawrence. Come on now. Okay, yeah, so the Cybermen land, and it's Ashad, and he's got 2 of his other boys with him. They got the big Cyberman guns. And then that's when the Doctor's like, hey, fuck off. But like in a nicer way to the companions.
Get fucked, companion.
And then she's like gonna distract Ashad, which is what she attempts to do, but then Ashad sends the Cybermen after the FAM, who go running. Yeah. But Ryan gets separated from Yaz and Graham because he has the sense to hide and take cover while being shot at.
Yes.
Which Yaz and Graham do not, but they're okay.
If I'm honest, it doesn't seem like the hiding was necessary. There's a lot of stormtrooper aim in this little section.
No, but he's still right to do it, though.
Oh, he's right to do it, but...
You want to roll that dice?
No, I wouldn't roll the dice. But I wouldn't do this. I don't think I'd be here. I wouldn't be risking my life every week in different adventures in Doctor Who.
Yeah.
I'd want to see some planets and shit, but I'd be like, if I might die, could you maybe leave me out of them ones? I'll stay on the TARDIS for them ones.
You're right. There's never been an episode of Doctor Who where they're just doing a cool thing and then something bad happens while they're there. But that's never once happened, has it?
This is what you're not understanding, though. In that scenario, I would simply go back to the TARDIS.
What if the TARDIS has been Professor X'd?
Then I'd go somewhere. I'd hide in a bunker or something. I'd have one.
So you do exactly what Ryan does in this scenario?
Yes. I understand now. I get it now. Yeah. I think that, okay. We can move on, I think. I don't mind if you want to move on.
Delete that money in your wallet and spend it on... Actually, don't, but there's some ads coming up. Don't buy any of them. Don't even listen to them. Just skip forward, I guess. But hey, here's an ad. Press that 30-second skip button.
So yeah, Graham and Yaz, they manage to kind of get their way over to the ship, but Ryan whiffs it. He has to kind of lay low and hide out. What happens next? Because there's all this bit about the other bloke hiding. One of the human settlers is like hiding as well.
The guy's dad,
and I think the guy's son as well. The guy's son is there, and he's like,
well, the guy's son. So
he comes out and he's like, my dad's not here, and he's like, I know you're lying. I'm a metal robot with scanners.
Not the guy's son and the guy's. I said the guy's dad, and you were like, yeah, and the guy's son. No, that's the guy.
Oh, the guy, yeah.
Yeah.
So the guy. Yes, I understand how that can be.
You understand?
There's not a secret little brother somewhere.
Yeah, there's not three guys there, and he's got and one guy, and he's got his dad and his son with him. There's just two. Okay. The guy and his dad and his son, they're hiding.
They're all there.
Then there's the Cyberman, he comes. Well, Asher comes in. He's like, "Hey, get out! Who's here or whatever?"
Yeah.
And then the little boy steps out, and he's like, I'm here. It's just me. I'm all alone. And then he kills the dad. It's like, you're a fucking liar. I just killed your dad. What do you think about that?
I killed your dad, mate. Your whole dad is dead right now. The Ashad has a lovely little line where he goes, he's like, he's gonna kill the little guy, right? And he's like, so few of you now. And I just love the way that he debates whether it's more worth it to just kill him for the sake of it or keeping him alive so that he can spread the word of how spooky and scary he is.
So few of you now. Should I let you live? You could tell the tales, speak of their deaths, of my power to every other species. Spread my message. Tell them to be afraid. All humanity have never been erased. All life will fall, and the Cybermen will rise again.
Bloody hell.
Bit cool.
Yeah.
And the doctor's like, no, shut up, cunt.
Well, while he's chatting a load of breeze, the doctor's like, my mates are going to steal your ship, actually, which is more funny.
And they do. Well, actually, no.
Not yet,
No,
I guess.
they don't. No, they don't. The doctor steals the ship.
Oh, yeah, no, yes, because the doctor comes in and is like, you're not going to kill him, mate, because I'm the doctor and your mum. And he's like, oh, all right. And then they run off and they go and steal his ship from them.
Yeah, that's right. Right.
The doctor's hotwiring a ship. That's good fun. I like that.
I am. Well, speaking of backstory, we go back to Ireland.
That's not a good segue. You're just saying something.
Well, it's something that happens, okay? Anyway.
I want to join the guard.
Hey, I'm wearing a little suit. I'm wearing a little suit.
I'm wearing a little suit.
I'm going to join the guard.
Up, Nathan.
Hey, I'm a beautiful Irish boy.
I'm an Irish boy.
How you doing? David, if you listen to this, I'm really sorry.
Yeah, sorry. And Brian.
I hope this is not rough. Brian's not listening to this.
Oh, Brian, listen.
He's not listening. He doesn't care.
Well, then he won't know that I've told him he smells here and now. Brian, if you're going to answer that, mate, I guess if you don't have anything to say about that, it must mean that you smell.
I think he smells good. I think he smells beautiful.
I didn't say he smelled of anything in particular, just that he smells.
Little Brendan. Well, he's not little anymore. He's a man now.
He's a man.
He's a man.
Now.
He's all man. He's all Irish man.
He's a wee man.
He's an Irish man, and he's going to join the guards. So he's wearing his suit. His dad takes him down to the station, and he I guess he's written some sort of test or something. He's done a test or whatever.
Yeah.
And they're like, hey, it's not bad. This. Why do you want to be a guard, Brendan? And his dad answers for him, and he's like, hey, he wants to serve. And then he's like, hey, let the cunt speak for himself, cunt. All right.
Yeah.
Interesting to note, the mum and the dad have not aged a day. Wonder if it comes up at all.
Well, I didn't think that at this point I wasn't clued into this. Right?
You see, you don't notice it until later.
It's a slow
That's the good
burn,
thing,
isn't it?
Yeah. It's a good thing. You don't notice it until a little bit later. It's interesting though.
Yeah, it is well handled. Very, very good. I'm sat there like, and this point, my notes are from before I saw the last bit.
And also, neither is the cop. Because he was there as well.
The cop's also a little cheeky
He was
boy.
there, and he even says, I was there when he found you. I was there when you were just a little baby in a Moses basket that cost Lawrence £100.
Yeah, I did spend £100 on that. That's too much money.
Shut up about spending £100, man. You're always bringing this up. No one cares that you spent £100 on a Moses basket.
I've put in my notes, right, and I hadn't seen the ending of this episode when I wrote this on my notes. I can't work out why this all feels very tragic. There's a sad, foreboding sense here.
I'm really surprised that you don't know. That
know.
seems crazy to me.
Yeah,
Wow.
I just don't know who this geezer is. I always knew that there was a little Irish geezer and that there was something to him, but it's I don't know, man. This just seems sad. This seems sad, and I don't like his dad and his little cop mate because they turn out to be nasty boys.
Well, you don't know.
I don't know the context. I don't know. Maybe Brendan's a nasty boy. I don't know.
You don't know. You don't know what is going on.
Is one of them the Cybermen? Is Brendan the Cyberman?
Maybe.
Oh God, I
have to change some of my notes now. Back to the planet that is not Earth. I think it's called Gravraft. Nope, that's the spaceship.
Gravraft is the ship, Nathan. Come on, man. It's a gravity raft.
I know that, Lawrence. I was having fun. Anyway, on the Gravraft, which, as we all know, is a spaceship.
Is a spaceship. Of course.
Yes, Yaz and Ryan, they got separated. You know, Yaz and Graham got separated from Ryan. He's been left behind. Luckily, he's with the doc now, so it's okay. Yeah. But they're like, oh no, we're on the spaceship. Where's Ryan?
Where's Ryan?
And there's another Northern girl who's not Yaz on this spaceship as well. Yeah. And there's like, now there's two of us. No.
Ryan's not here. I don't know who Ryan is.
The other girl's not saying that. She doesn't know who Ryan is.
No, she doesn't even know who Ryan is, mate. They're heading to the Keir Starmer, Nathan.
The Koshamus?
Yeah, I said the Keir Starmer though, for a topical fun reference.
Doesn't really sound like it though.
Oh, it sounds enough like it.
Koshamus? Keir Starmer?
I think it sounds like it.
Maybe if you like I'm gonna say squint, but that doesn't work with hearing.
If you're partly deaf, it sounds like
yeah,
it,
sure.
Yeah. Can we call it the Keir Starmer through the episode?
No, I refuse.
Why?
Because it's bad. Okay, that's why.
I thought it was a fun joke.
Doesn't sound like it. All right, great.
So yeah, they're off on their way. They describe this thing that they want to get to called the Boundary, which is effectively a portal into another universe.
No.
What?
Not another universe. No, just a random part of space.
Oh well, fucking. Same thing, same difference.
No, it's not. It's a very big difference. There's a very big difference between a portal to another universe and a portal to a random part of space. The only thing that's the same is the portal element of it. Okay.
Well, that's what I was talking about.
No, it's not the same at all.
It's just more space shit, though, isn't it? Like, let's go to a bit in space. But the Cybermen can't follow them through because it always opens up in a little random part, right? It's never two moments are the same. So they're off. They're going to go to that thing called the Boundary or whatever. Good for them, I think. And then an alarm happens and they're like, "Oh shit, might blow up." But then we cut away.
And maybe it might. Who knows?
Yeah, we don't know if it does or not. Yeah,
maybe it does. Yeah. So blah blah blah. The Doctor and Ryan and that other guy. Is there another guy? Oh yeah, that little boy.
I find this little boy quite compelling. I think he's an interesting lad.
That's nice, dear. They're with this little boy. They steal the cyber spaceship.
Yeah.
They're like, hey. Off we go, and Ryan's feeling a little bit sick because it's not made for human travel or something, which I guess makes sense. And the doctor gives him a little sweet, a humbug.
Oh, a little humbug. Yeah, he's feeling all woozy, boy. You don't like this little guy, this guy and his dad. He was telling him how to, like, first thing he taught him was stealing and like hot wiring Cyberman ships and stuff. I think
the boy's fine, I guess.
He's
good. I don't have anything bad to say about him.
I thought he was quite an interesting little character. I think so often in this era as well, like some of the side characters can go a little bit like not interesting, but this guy's got something to him, man. I don't know whether it's the acting or if it's the writing around him, but
it's good acting. Yeah,
it is good acting. Yeah.
I'm not. I feel like I need to stress. I'm not disagreeing with you in any way.
No, I know, but
you're trying to it's like you're making a case to try and win me over.
No,
I'm disagreeing with you.
I'm
mate.
emphasizing that he's a good lad. He's a good part of the episode. I like that he's the born in wartime thing. Like it's an interesting element to him. Yeah,
he does have some good stuff to say. He says the war made us pariahs because of what was always coming for us. And the doctor is like, oh yeah, a child's born in more. I get that and stuff. Well, she doesn't say that because she wasn't, but yeah. And then a hologram of Ashad appears, and he's like, hey, I'm gonna kill you or whatever.
Well, he does say something quite specific that I wanted to get your take on, right?
Well, yes, just hold on.
Okay,
we'll get to that. The doctor is like, you've got that Siberian AI in your cunt. Fucking look me up. Say, hey Grok, who is this or whatever?
Hey Grok, what's the context?
At Grok, remove this person's clothes without their consent, first of all, because that's all you fucking do, apparently.
No worries, I'll do that right now. I'm Grok.
No worries, Chief, I'll do that. They're a minor? What? I don't care. I'm Grok.
Yeah.
Okay.
Doesn't matter to me. I'm Grok.
Doesn't matter to me. I'm Grok, bitches.
Yeah.
Anyway, and also, who's the doctor? Oh, yeah, maybe I know or something. But then the doctor's like, well, look at you. You're a fucking walking contradiction. You was human, you hate yourself, and now you're a Cyberman who also hates yourself or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
Something like that.
I did think this was a little bit of a weak part, if I'm honest, in the script. When you look at him, design-wise, you can quite clearly see the idea that he's a conflicted creature. Right, like he's some degree, like he feels humanity as a Cyberman. Now, obviously, therefore, he has a conflict of hating who he is, and I don't know why. We even spoke about it last week. Like, we understand the idea of what this character's supposed to represent, but I feel like this is the second week in a row where the Doctor's gone, "This is the theme around your idea. This is the concept that we're going for," and he does the way they kind of play it off as him being like, "Yeah, that's 100% right," and the Doctor's like, "Oh, crazy." Like, I don't know, it just felt like it was a little bit like, a bit handholdy. Like, I get it. I understand the concept. It's not a difficult one to grasp.
Yeah.
Can you see where I'm coming from?
Yeah. Just making noises.
Yeah, you are just doing noise. She quite literally does say, these are all the themes of the writer's trying to convey here.
Well,
you know?
She does not quite literally say that.
Okay, but... Don't be pedantic. You know what I mean. She lays out the idea and goes, "That's it, basically."
Yeah, is that bad though?
I think it's bad when it for me it came across as a little unnatural, like a little bit forced in. But just the way he kind of like goes like, "Yeah," afterwards, and she's like, "Whoa," kind of thing.
Well, he doesn't just go yes. He fucking
"That's correct" or some shit.
Well, no, he gives her a bit of backstory.
Yeah, I don't know. I felt it was a little like, in case you missed the idea, here it is laid on a platter. And I was like, I didn't miss it. You'd have to be blind to miss this idea, I think.
All right. Yeah, I don't really care, to be honest.
Like, no, it's not a major beef with it, but...
I think it's fine, really.
Like, if you want to talk about my major beef, there is a weird line where he says, "I know where you are, I will find you."
Why do you have major beef with that?
Well, if he knows where they are, he don't need to find them, do he? Just a weird sentence.
What?
Just it's a weird way of being like, I'm coming to get you. To say, I know where you are, I will find you. I understand that is me being pedantic.
That is you being pedantic. That's really pedantic.
I just felt it tonight, just hit the ear wrong. I was like, what? You've already found him, Chief? What are you talking?
Not physically, though.
You don't need to find him. They don't even knows where they are.
I don't know. That's so pedantic.
It is. I know it's pedantic, but it just made me. I was like, that's silly.
So pedantic. Oh my god. Wow.
So we're back in Ireland. Are we? Are we back in Ireland? Yeah, I think we're back.
We are back in Ireland. Yeah. This is the cliff moment. Yeah. Young Brendan, he's on the forces now. Special Officer PC Brendan or whatever. Do they have PCs in Ireland? I don't know.
I think he might be called Guard Brendan.
Guard Brendan, Lord Brendan of the Seven Kingdoms or whatever.
Oh, good on him.
But yeah, he's chasing a thief who's he's actually stolen Brendan's bag. Actually, oh no, he hasn't. No, I read that wrong. He gets shot. He gets shot, basically. Yeah. This is again a nice humanizing moment for him, where he's like, you see that he's a good nice guy. You know, he gets a gun pulled on him, and he's like, you don't want to do this, son. We're talking about a bag here. Like, yeah, it's just a bag. He doesn't need to do it, but he's clearly in some kind of desperate situation. Yeah, the thief pulls out a gun. Brendan's like, oh, look, you don't need to do this or whatever. They switch places, like they back around on the cliff's edge or whatever, and then he shoots him.
Yep.
Does he shoot him or does he just fall?
No, he does shoot him because he gets
He
shot.
does shoot
They
him.
do a great little camera trick, right? Where
Yeah.
he shoots him and it kind of like crash zooms into his face and the surrounding goes black around him and then he falls down. It looks really, really nice.
He looks like that video of Kratos when he falls off that cliff and he goes, "Sing with me, sing."
That's my
for the
favorite.
years."
You know, I know that video.
Do I?
Yes, because I put it in like every caravan opportunity that I can.
Oh, that's where I've recently seen it. Then.
Yeah. That was
Okay.
I love that video so much. This looks great. It looks like a really good moment, and it's really well done. I think I'm really living and loving this little island storyline. I'm curious to see where it goes.
The way it's framed and shot and everything, you're like, this is a moment of significance, okay?
Yeah.
And he fall, and well, it is clearly because he falls. He lands on the stone beach below. It's not a sand beach; it's a stone beach.
Yeah.
And then the sergeant is like, "Hey, fucking hell, you all right, mate? What's up?" Well, he's like, Brendan. And then Brendan wakes up. Jack Harkness start with a big
Yeah.
gasp, and he's awake, and he's like, "Oh shit, I'm fine. I'm all right. Where'd he go?" And he starts to look for the fucking thief again.
I'd have more
And
questions.
off he runs.
I wouldn't be concerned about that thief. I'd be like, brother, just dome me. I'm not going to take my chances twice, you know?
Almost seems like he purposefully doesn't though. Like he almost seems like, I don't know, like he's scared of it somehow. Like he's purposefully ignoring it. Like he's like, "I'm fine. Where is he? Where is he?" You know, like
Well, you get that moment. I don't know if it's after this or whether it's a little later, where his mum brings it up. She's got like the miracle fall on the news newspaper.
it's right now. Yeah.
Oh yeah. And then, and his dad's giving him a fucking stink eye. His dad's giving him a proper look over. Like, I think he feels like, I don't want to be weird. You know, I'm already that kid that was left in a basket. I don't want to have anything else to me. You know.
Yeah.
So I don't know. But I liked it. I was curious as to why his dad was giving him a resentful look. Obviously, I now know that there's more to his dad.
You don't know what's going on. It keeps cutting back to this story in Ireland. And you're like, the fuck does this have to do with a war going on in the future with the Cybermen? You're like, why are we cutting? But that's what's interesting about it. It's so out of place. And you're like, there has to be a reason for this. There has to be some thematic reason. It has to connect to something. It's got to have some sort of substance to it. We're not just randomly like, hey, let's throw in a story about a little Irish boy
for no reason. Yeah,
you know?
I'm so intrigued by it, and when it got to the end of the episode, I thought I really liked the episode, but like I kind of like the little island storyline enough for it to be like fleshed out for its own thing. But then I was like, that's a ludicrous thing to say, given I don't know the context of it and where it goes.
Ludicrous.
When I was
13.
Nathan, I don't know if you know this or if we've ever spoken about this, but I think that's weird that a 35-year-old man was on that song.
We should talk about this for 10 more minutes.
I think so too. Yeah, let's dedicate more of the podcast.
Sure.
But yeah, no, everyone's no one's really questioning it. He's shrugging it off a little bit, and we're back to the grav raft, which, as you know, is not a ship and instead something else you said earlier.
No, I thought it was the planet, but it's the spaceship. Well, I didn't. Right. I've always known it's a spaceship. I just got confused for a second. But anyway, yes, they are in the fucking the grav raft and the
handbags and the grav rafts.
Glad drags, Lawrence. You're thinking of Glad Drags.
Oh, sorry, that's my mistake. Yeah,
good song. I like that song.
That's a banger.
They come out of like hyperspace or whatever.
Yeah,
and they seem to be in some sort of debris field or whatever, because they hear things thudding against the hull of the ship. They're like, oh bloody hell, it's a racket out there. And they're like, hey,
what's going on?
Like, it's a racket, buddy, keep it down, all right?
We're trying
to fly
in
this spaceship. Okay. They're like, hey, what's that? What's out there? And they're like, hey, it's just nothing. It's just space dying slowly, you know, there's nothing really out there. And Yaz is like, no, I'm gonna have a look.
Oh, I'm gonna look out the window, actually.
I wanna have a look. Oh, careful, will ya? So they go to have a look out the window, and it's just all parts of Cybermen, basically.
Yeah.
Cyber arms, cyber heads, cyber legs. Still got cyber legs.
Cyber dicks, cyber pants, maybe.
There's no cyber dicks, man.
There might be some of the cyber Y fronts, though, if you look hard enough for them. Yeah.
Just a floating pair of cyber Y fronts.
Yeah. Loose. Some Cyberman out there's going commando without his little Y fronts. Yeah, like it was like it's like the shot from the beginning of the episode, isn't it? Where it's I don't know. There's something visually interesting about it. We're not used to seeing Cybermen blown to fucking shit like this. Like it's visually quite cool.
Anyway, they decide to put all the fucking remaining power from the life support into the propulsion thing. so they can move towards the big ship or whatever.
Yeah, they need
basically.
They need to transfer energy to do a thing to get to a place or something.
One cunt's like, don't do that, it'll kill us. And they're like, well, we're dead anyway, aren't we?
Yeah, if we don't do it, we're dead. Yeah.
Yeah, Graham's like, well, we're dead anyway, so we might as well. And I was like, I like that. That's pretty cool. Yeah.
Yeah, so they go and do a thing. It's very we shut.
They go do a thing, do they?
They go do a thing. They shut the shit down to get to a place to achieve a thing. Graham's feeling, like you said, very optimistic this episode. Graham's constantly lifting the mood here, which I think is really good of him.
He's having a great time. Yeah.
Was he ever not like this? Because Yaz has a moment a bit later on where she's like, "Never thought I'd see you being all this cheerful, Graham." And he's like, "Thanks, Yaz."
He can be a bit grumpy sometimes.
I've always thought he's relatively like a kind, relatively optimistic fella.
If he's needing a bit of scran, you know?
Oh, yeah, if he needs a scran, to be fair. Yeah. That makes sense.
So am I, though. Don't catch me when I'm hungry.
No, it's true. You are angry when you're hungry.
Hungry or tired? It's the worst type of times to meet me.
Yeah. What's mine? I don't know. I think I have a blind spot to when I'm the most annoyed to talk to. What's mine?
It's rare to see you pissed off, to be honest. You're not like the kind of... If you are, you can hide it well, I think.
Very few things really aggravate me. Like,
you're also very non-confrontational as well.
Yeah, I am.
If you're pissed off, you'll just pretend you're not or whatever. Like,
I often won't pretend I'm not. It's just more so that, like, I know this. My wife always says it. She says, you choose the path of least resistance. Like, sometimes she'll be like, I think this. And I'm like, I don't care strongly one way or the other. So, yeah, sure, we can think that. And she's like, but you don't agree with me. And I'm like, but if it makes you happy, then I'm fine to agree with you. So, yeah, she gets the arse about that. She's like, no, argue. And I'm like, I don't want to.
I get the arse about that as well. You're infuriating like that.
I don't want to row.
Sometimes you got it.
Okay. I know sometimes you got to.
Sometimes you have to. Okay.
Yeah, but I don't want to.
You can't just be passive about everything.
No, you can't. That does drive people fucking up the wall. I have experienced that. Like every now and again, I'll say something that is passive. And someone will have been letting that stew for like 6 months, and they'll be like, just fucking have an opinion or something. And I'm like, whoa, I didn't mean to do anything wrong.
I feel like you can tell immediately when I'm pissed off.
I can tell when you're pissed off, yeah. But you don't hide it at all. You're like,
no, I don't. I'm bad. I'm bad.
You make no conscious effort to be like, I'm not
fine,
pissed
Lawrence.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm fine.
I'm like,
what?
Oh, fun stuff. But yeah, so they try it. They get onto the system. They get onto the ship. And it's
a big ship. They're like,
it's a big old ship. Yeah,
big ship. Look at the size of this place. Fucking hell, you can fit a few Cockney things in it. I don't know.
Fucking
hell. Whoa.
All the apples and pears to get all
to
up these
bloody
levels.
hell. Yeah, that'll take me fucking 50 fucking...
I got my dog. No signal on my dog and bone.
Oh no. Take me a score and a half to get up there. It will. Oh no. What is the score? Is it 20? It's 20.
Yeah, score is 20. Yeah,
score's 20.
Yeah, score is 20. What's 50? I did used to know this because the amount of fucking geezers at the
a
pubs
50p is 10 bob.
Yeah, that's 10 bob. Yeah, well, I don't know if tenner is designated something. I don't think a tenner is worthy of a little expression.
I remember my dad used to say, "Here's 10 bob" when he gave me 50p as a kid. Here's 10 bob.
There'd be days where I'd be going out to the local town, right? And my dad would be like, I've put a score in your bank account, son.
Pony.
A pony is 50. Yeah, that's right.
Pony. Yeah. I know this from Only Fools and Horses.
Only Fools and Ponies. But yeah, so they get onto the ship, loads of room. You could swing a few cats or whatever they say.
Fucking hell, look at the size of this place.
Apple and pears and bones and dogs and stuff.
Sure.
It's Graham. Well, this is a cockle, isn't it? Cockle.
Anyway, while they're on that big spaceship,
while they're on that big ship,
the Doctor and Ryan and that little boy, they're on their spaceship, and they're approaching Koshamus, not Keir Starmer, and they're like, "Hey, we're coming in, Koshamus. We're in a Cyberman ship, so don't shoot us, okay? We're very friendly." And they're like, "Yeah, sick, mate, no worries. I'm Koshamus." And they're like, "Oh, you're a person, not a planet. That's sick. Anyway, see you soon, I guess."
Yeah, see you soon, fella. I like this. What do you make of this little old geezer?
Right, so there's an old cunt.
Yeah.
I recognise this old cunt. Where do I know
do
this
too.
old cunt from?
Where is this old cunt from?
Look him up on IMDb, Lawrence. Look him up.
I thought you'd know. I was hoping you'd know.
I don't know.
What's this called? The Ascension of the Cybermen.
The Ascension of me into your mum.
Okay, good
but
stuff.
also the Ascension of the Cybermen.
Oh, he's Barristan Selmy in Game of Thrones.
Who's that? Is he a boy in a tree with an eye?
No, he's
Bran. I'm a bird in a tree.
You never
Bran.
want to know. You just want to do your jokes.
I'm a bird in a tree with an. I love it when you say this old man was in Game of Thrones.
I know you do. It's
then
your
I get to
favourite
do my bird in a tree joke. Is he a bird in a tree though?
No. So who he is? He's a tiny. He's not a tiny pipper. He's in like most of the seasons, but he's like always in the background doing shit.
Is he like some sort of maester cunt? Is he always wearing cloaks and chains?
All the old men you reckon are always maesters every time.
They're all maesters or birds in trees or whatever.
No, he's a knight. He's like a well-renowned swordsman.
A knight of the Seven Kingdoms.
And he's bald, mate. And he's got.
Is he that old knight cunt?
Yeah, he's the old knight who goes
to fight for Dany,
and then he goes to fight for Dany. Yeah,
I know the one you mean. Yeah, I know the cunt you mean. Yeah, he's an honourable soldier, isn't he? And he's like,
I shouldn't tell you this because this is only going to open more doors. But he's also in Rogue One as a man called General Dodonna.
Oh, General Dodonna.
Yeah.
Shit.
Dodonna.
I know General Dodonna. General Dodonna is the guy who in A New Hope is like, thanks to the analysis brought to us by Princess Leia.
That guy. Yeah, the guy that can't speak. Yeah.
Yeah.
If I was Leia, I'd be like, it's pronounced Leia, you fucking old cunt. Why don't you get some new ears? Anyway.
He doesn't know.
He doesn't know.
He's an old man.
He is an old man and an idiot.
Exactly.
But yeah, so he's good. I like him. But yeah, anyway, that's where we recognise him from. There we go. We got to the bottom of Koshamas.
I love that. That's so good.
Oh, I will say before we move on from it, when they're having a little nose about, Ashad and his guards, they also just arrive in that big little warehouse Cyberman ship that they're on.
Isn't that a little later?
No, they start going after him a little bit later, but they're on their way. They're on their way to go and get him. And he's got a fucking. I've noted this because this is one of it happens fairly a lot in this episode. But I'd hate to be fucking Ashad's mate because relentlessly next to him, he's just like banging on relentlessly, like the Cyberium has entangled our paths with destiny, and the fate of this thing will do this. And it's like, just speak normally, mate. Like, come on.
I don't think you're too worried about that if you're a Cyberman, though.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, like because I wouldn't know what boredom felt, but if I was fighting next to him and someone blasted me with that like neural inhibitor or whatever it is, and I got some feelings back, I wouldn't be annoyed at being a Cyberman. I'd be annoyed that I'd be like, and another thing, cunt, while I'm here, while I've got a bit of free will, right? Can you tone it down with all this nonsense? Just speak normally. We all want the same thing, fella.
You suddenly hit with a realization of the horrors of Cybermen transformation and everything like this. Yeah. But you're not fussed about that. You're like, listen, Ashad.
Yeah.
Fucking add it up to here with you and all your nonsense. All right? I don't care that I'm a Cyberman. Quite frankly, I'm going to turn my inhibitor chip back on so I don't have to deal with all your shit.
I hope they fucking cut my ears off in the process, mate, because that was fucking, oh, God.
Crazy.
But yeah, no, he is. He's relentless. He's like, the path forwards is perilous, but we will do it for the
Cyberium sees all their destiny and ours intertwined. The site of our greatest defeat, and soon a shrine for our rebirth. That's basic stuff, man. I think it's all right.
No, it's good stuff, but at the same time, like, mate, wind it in. If this is all the cunt ever fucking says, you know, like, it's a bit fucking one note. Ascension of the Cyberman, more like Ascension of the Cyberman. I've got here my notes say Graham, Yaz, Ravioli, and Salami. Explore the ship. That's what their names sound like.
Yedlami.
Yedlami. So that's kind of salami.
Well, it's got the lami, sure.
Yeah. And Ravioli.
Ravio.
Ravio. Sure. Something.
Rufio. Do you remember Rufio?
Who was Rufio?
Rufio.
Who's Rufio? Is it Mario's more creepy cousin?
You not seen Hook?
You didn't? I haven't, no. I haven't seen Hook.
You not seen Hook?
You know I haven't seen Hook. We've spoken about me not seeing Hook before.
Have we? Crazy.
Yeah.
You should watch Hook, man. Good movie. What if Robin Williams was Peter Pan?
That's it, Robin Williams. Why do I always think it's the Hugh Jackman one? It's not that one.
No, that's a bad movie.
That's called Pan, I think.
That's called Pan, yeah.
Yeah.
Accurate, because it was panned.
They're having a little look around the ship, right? Graham, Yaz, and that lot. Right, they're having a little mosey about, and they find the control deck, and they plan to. Yeah, this is when they plan to go to Keir Starmer with it. And they're like, right, we're going to take the Cyberman ship. And Graham's like, everyone's doing well here. We're doing good as a team. I like that. And me and you, Ravioli, we should go off and continue exploring the ship.
Let's have a butcher's.
Yeah, a butcher's.
We'll go have a butcher's.
She loves this, doesn't she? She's up for a bit of Cockney rhyme and slang.
There's almost a bit of like flirting between the two of them. There was a bit of like,
Grace, avert your heavenly gaze.
I know. Great. Is Graham moving on? Is Graham ready to take another lover? I guess.
It's the worst thing you've ever said.
To warm his bed once again.
Okay, all right. I'm glad you said bed, not anything else.
No.
My note says Graham's the first man ever to use Cockney rhyming slang to impress a woman, as opposed to piss her off.
Oh, okay.
So that's good stuff from Graham. Yeah, so Graham's having a little mosey about, and he's like, fucking hell, there's Cybermen in here, right? And there's shitloads in this room. Yeah, and he works out that there's 10 rooms on each floor, and there's several hundred floors. So there's quite a lot of fucking Cybermen here, basically. And he's like, oh, shit.
Thousands.
Yeah.
Thousands. Hundreds of thousands. They call them warrior class, they say.
Yeah.
Fresh Cybermen are very to fight. I really like the design of these Cybermen. They got big square heads.
Big wide boy faces. They look cool.
Yeah, they're very like classically inspired. Like there's very clearly taken inspiration. Well, of course they have their Cybermen, but like they're taking inspiration from the classic designs, but like in a modern sort of way. Yeah. They look really good, I think.
They do look really good. Have we seen anything similar to this? Are they like...
Not in Modern Who, no.
No, yeah, I'm trying to think.
This is the first of its kind in Modern Who.
They do look awesome. I do. I like the kind of flat face that they've got. It's really intimidating.
Very flat, very square, chunky heads.
Yeah,
yeah.
Quite cool indeed. So yeah, Ashad and his cyber mates arrive. Right, and he's banging on about the fucking Cyberium. He's like, I've been driven to this task, and the vision for it shall be fulfilled, and all of this.
Yeah, sure.
But yeah, he arrives in the docking bay. This is when he does show up, and all of his boys are there, and he's like, right, we're going to go find those cunts. They're having a nosy about on this. And we cut over to the Doctor and Ryan and Ethan, and they're meeting up with Game of Thrones, and they're like...
The bird and the tree man.
The bird and the tree man, yeah. And he's like, fucking hell, you guys are a lot. There's 3 of you, and I thought there'd only be one of you, but now there's loads. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's having a good time. I like this man. This man's nice.
This old man who lives in a tree or whatever, turns out that I'm calling him General Dodana. I like that he's General Dodana. Turns out that General Dodana, he was with another group of survivors who came here. I don't know if he was explicitly said, but implied it's been quite a while, basically. Implied that it was many years back or whatever.
I think he might have been a young man when this was all happening.
Potentially, yes.
Yeah.
But he came here with another group of survivors to escape, and they all went through what is called the boundary, which Lawrence thought was a portal to another dimension or whatever.
It is a portal.
It's a portal, yes, not to another dimension. And they all went through the portal, but he chose to stay behind because he felt like he needed to be here in case any other survivors show up, basically.
Yeah, which is nice and noble of him, isn't it?
He didn't want to abandon any other survivors, I guess. And the Doctor's like, oh, that's quite cute. Not quite cute. She's like, that's
she says, oh.
Oh, how cute. Yeah. She's like, oh, you sacrificed your own life for the chance that others will live on. And he's like, oh, you make it sound more noble than it is. Pretty noble.
Pretty fucking noble, dude. Yeah.
Pretty noble.
Yeah, you've done half the work yourself there, mate.
And then they're like, come on, let's have a butcher's at this boundary. Then let's have a look.
Let's have a little look at the boundary.
Show us your boundary. Get
your boundaries out, girl.
Whoa!
You said the same thing.
Whoa, yeah, but you made it seedy.
Oh,
you said get your boundaries out, girl.
Oh, come on.
I just said get your boundary out. Mine can apply to anyone or anything.
That's true. Yeah. That is true. Yeah.
You made a direct comparison. Okay. So.
So they do get the boundary out, but we don't see it at this moment. We cut away to cyber control again.
I don't think they go. They don't get the boundary out there. Yeah, it's a bit later.
It's later on that it's happening.
So you're wrong, is what I'm saying.
Well, what did I say?
You said they get the boundary out, but they don't get the boundary
out. Oh, no, they don't see it. Yeah, they don't go over to it yet.
Well, they don't go to it.
They don't go. That's why I just said they don't go to it.
But you said they get it.
What I said
out.
before is nothing. There's no one's concern. All right, we don't need to.
Lawrence,
stress
you're
about
wrong.
it.
Okay,
Nathan,
accept
we're
that
moving
you're
on.
wrong.
All right, well, fine, I'm wrong. Right. So at Cyber Control, they hear a little siren, right, and they're like,
Ding,
oh
ding,
fucking
ding.
hell, Ashad and all of his boys are here. They've all arrived, and now they're going to go and hunt Graham and Ravioli, who are out.
Basically, there's a lot of Cybermen, and they're all like, hey, we're all awake now.
Yeah.
And we're going to walk down this hallway. And also, we're all CGI because there's like 3 actual Cybermen.
Yeah.
And you can see the point where the actual Cybermen stop and the
Yeah.
CGI begins. Okay.
It's not subtle, is it? But
It's
it is
not.
fun.
It's like there's 3 of us in these chambers here.
Yeah.
And then the rest is just a big endless CGI corridor.
I like that though. I know that it's
Yeah.
technically speaking it doesn't look good, but I like that hokiness. It takes me back to Doctor Who of old, you know. There's a charm to that kind of limitation.
Sure.
That's quite nice.
It's funny.
It is funny.
Yeah.
Did you think it was funny that Yaz was like I wondered if Yaz was actually being helpful here, right? Because the Cybermen are on the right level. Ashad knows where they are on the level, right? Yaz goes over the entire intercom and she's like, they're fucking really close to you, by the way, guys. You might want to start running. And it's like, if they're trying to hide, Yaz is fucking whiffing it for them, isn't she? Like,
were they trying to hide though?
No, they
or were they
weren't,
just
but-
trying to run?
no,
So
but
they
she
go.
doesn't. But she doesn't know that. So I'm saying, if they're like cowering for their lives, and Yaz is like,
Yeah.
guys, they're right on top of you. You need to get gone.
Okay. Can she not see them?
I think she saw them like arriving in the entrance bay. I don't know if she saw them getting into the lift and shit. Although I might be
Sounds
wrong.
like she saw them.
She might. Well, she saw them at one point at least. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. I'm wrong.
I don't know. They're on a beach, and they're
They
like,
are on
"Hey,
the
there's
beach.
the boundary. It's over
Look
there.
at
You
this
gotta walk
boundary."
forward,
Yeah.
and then a big purple portal will open up, and it does. And it's like, "Hey, I'm a big purple portal. I'm the boundary.
I'm the boundary.
But you don't get to see me yet. We got to go back to Ireland. Okay."
Yeah. Or just before we go back to Ireland, I didn't
Oh,
know
for
it was.
fuck's sake.
I didn't know it was this. I'm curious to get to Ireland too. All right, I know, but it's a big like purple little sheet of energy that spawns out, right? And he says to the Doctor, he's like, it respects proximity or whatever. So the Doctor has to get close to it. I thought it'd be more complicated than this. If I was this fella, I'd have left a sign. You know what I mean? I thought there was an intricate process to activating this boundary, but it turns out you've just got to go to the beach and walk near the sea, and it goes, all right, I'm the boundary.
Yeah, but that's why he's more noble than you. You know?
Yeah, he's more noble, or is he just dumber?
No, I think he's more noble.
I'd have put a sign up or spread the word across the galaxy, put a signal out.
You're right, because there's a sign can't fall down or be tampered with in
But
any
then
way.
I'd spread the word of the legend, because clearly the
How?
legend of the boundary has been spread far enough for people randomly to know about it. I just do a
Yeah,
bit
but
more
they don't know
spreading.
where it is. You don't know specifically where it is.
They do. They're all going there. They all get there.
Yeah, but not to the beach bit though. Like he has to take them there.
Oh, he has to. Oh, to the exact beach part.
yeah.
I
Sure, they
dunno.
might stumble on it eventually. Look, I don't know. He's noble, all right. That's the point.
He
of
isn't.
it.
He isn't. He's definitely more
Stop
noble
poking
than
holes
me.
in it, all right.
I'm
let
just
it be.
saying. I'm just trying to work out a way that this guy could have gone out with his mates and had a blast.
Well, he's not. Maybe you wanted to get rid of them. Maybe like they're all fucking doing my head, all right. I'll just stay here. Quite
actually, I've had enough
frankly.
of these fucking jars, and if I go
I've had
now, I'm gonna
enough.
be stuck with them for life, aren't I?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, true. No more boundaries. You can't go any other ways.
Anyway, back
We're
to
in
Ireland.
We're in Ireland. Yeah.
And young sweet Brendan is no longer young or sweet.
man.
Well, maybe he's sweet. He's a sweet old man now.
He seems
He's
sweet
a
and
sweet old
kind.
man. He's retiring. It's like, hey, and all the police officers are like, hey, well, congratulations on your retirement or whatever. They're throwing him a big party, and they give him like a clock as like a gift or whatever.
Yeah.
And then he steps outside, but he sees his old pa and the police sergeant.
Yeah.
Only they haven't aged a day.
Yes.
still.
Now, obviously, this was the moment I clocked it, and I was like, what
Yeah.
the fuck? Because technically
Yeah.
speaking, you know, even if we leave some room for error, these cunts should be 6 feet under by now. If he's looking
Yeah, they
like
should
this,
be.
they should be
Yeah.
done. Yeah.
Because he's like old.
He's old. Yeah.
Old man, grey hair, very old sort of
Yeah.
thing.
I found it so sweet, though, the way they were like, well, I hope we all live up to the standard you set. And he was nice. He seemed like he'd had a nice life. And I was like, oh, Brendan,
did.
I've seen this kid from birth to his twilight years, and I feel quite attached to him.
Indeed. So the sergeant says to him, Brendan, will you come to the back office with us or something? Come to the back with us.
Yeah.
And they take him to a back office, and they say specifically, we have to get rid of everything, I'm afraid.
What?
Thank you for your service. We're sorry you won't remember it. And then they put this kind of like headset on him, which kind of looks like the thing Graham had on last a few episodes back. In the TARDIS, you know, when he couldn't finger the TARDIS, he had on the headset instead.
Oh, because they don't finger the TARDIS anymore.
They don't finger the TARDIS anymore, so they have on the headset, so they can head finger it instead.
Head finger it,
yeah. But regardless, a little headset they put on, and then Brendan's having a horrible time. It looks painful. It looks like really rough, and clearly he's writhing around. He's screaming, and that's kind of where we leave Ireland off.
Yeah, that's where we leave Ireland off. I tell you what, this episode's really effective with this storyline specifically because one, right. Yes, I understand it's more of a tearjerker for me these days, right? But showing me a little kid's life from birth to being an old man, that's going to pull at my heartstrings a little bit. That's going to make me feel nice and like attached to him.
Not me.
I know, but you're a stone cold cool guy.
Yeah.
But then they got the extra double whammy of don't be mean to old people. He's just a little sweet old man. I can't stand it when I see people being mean to old people. It breaks my heart. You don't care about old people.
No, it depends on the old person because they could be a cunt, you know.
Well, it doesn't apply to cunts. I mean, like people like my sweet dear old nan, right? Like if ever anyone, God rest her soul indeed. But if anyone had any bad words to say about her, but like, that's my fucking nan, man. You leave her out.
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't stand people being old. Like it's like why the opening of Up is so effective. Don't make me see an old man cry.
I think that's more effective because like it's not just because they're old.
No, it's not. It's not because they're old, but it's sweet. It is like when you see an old couple holding hands out in public, and you're like, that is beautiful, isn't it?
I don't know. No, I don't.
You don't feel
people are weirdly patronizing about old people.
It fully is patronizing, but it's cute.
Like sometimes people see like an old man eating at a restaurant alone, and they go, "Oh,
yeah,
there's a man eating at a restaurant."
He's just having a fucking snack, mate. Yeah.
He could just be, and they're like, "Oh," they've assigned a story to him. You know, they've assigned a backstory. Like, his wife's died. He's on his. You don't know that. Could have just popped out for 5 minutes of peace and quiet. All right.
He might have just exited a brothel. He might be a creepy old dirty pervert that you don't know about.
Exactly. I think people can be weirdly patronizing about stuff, and also like. I'm an A-cab kind of guy, okay?
Okay.
I'm big A-cab, okay?
Yeah.
But let me tell you, I love seeing videos of, like, old racist people getting arrested by the police.
Oh, it's good stuff, isn't it? Yeah.
When they call the police because, I don't know, there's a kid skateboarding or something.
Yeah. Or they have a black neighbor and they're like,
yeah,
no.
Exactly. And then they get fucking thingied.
Yeah.
It's so good, man.
It heals the soul a little bit, doesn't it? I think. Stuff like that.
It's really good stuff. Just because they have that like level of entitlement, and then they realize that the police don't actually work for them specifically.
Yeah. Like your taxes don't mean that you own them. That is good stuff. I enjoy that. But yeah, anyway, so that's where we leave Ireland off, right? It's a horrifying image to close out.
What are your thoughts? What are your theories? What's going on in that little tiny pea-size, stupid, empty brain of yours?
I felt like that went on for too long. There's too many words there, I think.
I feel like it was
too many words for my pea-sized brain to understand.
Lawrence, what's going on in that little empty head of yours?
So this is a bit unfair because I know next week the reveal of the Doctor's lore.
Well, let's not say too much.
I'm not going to say anything about it, but I feel like it has to tie into that somehow. I thought it was going to be that this guy is Ashad or something, or there's going to be like something about Cybermen, or like I thought for sure when he fell off the cliff and before he woke up, I was like, oh, they're for sure gonna like. This is going to lead to like some sort of thing with the Cybermen. This is going to lead to like how he can be alive again because of like some enhancement or some shit. But that wasn't the case.
They did put a thing on him at the end.
I can't work out why they're memory wiping him. That's what I can't work out. I just don't know. I mean, I can't work out any of it.
I know.
I know you know. I'm gonna find out very soon. No, I don't want you to tell me. Why would I want that? No, I don't want you to do that. Please don't. I don't want that.
I'm gonna.
Don't do this.
Anywho, blah blah blah.
Blah blah blah. The Cybermen are there. They're about to. They're like, Yaz, let us in. We're at the door.
fuck all that. Boring. Who cares? The main thing is the portal opens up to Gallifrey. Okay.
Yes.
We see the like kind of burnt citadel, the ruined citadel, like the last time we saw it. And the Doctor's like, holy shit, that's Gallifrey. That's impossible. That's my home planet. And the old cunt, General Dodana, is like, oh, I've never seen you like that before. And then not only is that Gallifrey, out pops the man himself, the Master. The Master is back. And he's like, get ready, Doctor, because shit's about to fucking hit the roof.
I love the way he pops
End of
out.
episode.
I love the way he pops out and how he's like gleefully impressed with himself. He's like, that's a fucking banger entrance from me, the Master, the coolest guy to ever live.
Very cool. And then it closed with the classic, with like a classic Who theme
I
as
thought
well.
that, and I was like, what's this about? Yeah. But
very strange.
Intriguing.
Interesting. Yeah.
I'm excited to find out where this goes, if I can be real with you.
Ooh.
Where it goes.
I can't say anything.
Oh, yeah, I guess so, yeah.
Weirdo of the Week. This is everyone's favorite section of the show where we get to take a chance to look back and reflect on some of the weird and wonderful and grubby little characters who come across our screens each and every week in Doctor Who, because we love those little weird cunts. We celebrate them. We love Doctor Who for its weird and wonderful and wacky side characters. Lawrence, who's your weirdo for this week?
Nathan, my weirdo for this week is the very lovable indeed Graham.
Oh, no.
Is he your weirdo too?
No, it's not.
Okay.
Why is it Graham?
It's Graham because he's expecting a war survivor and someone who grew up in the midst of a human genocide. And now, what I even know, because of your lovely insight, didn't even grow up on Earth, right?
No, they grew up on Gravcraft.
Grew up on Gravcraft, the settlement place or whatever. Yeah. Graham is baffled that she doesn't understand Cockney rhyming slang, which is some hyper-specific British thing that happened in his version of Earth that hasn't blown up. And she probably doesn't even know what a fucking butcher's is, come to think of it. And Graham's like, butcher's hook, look, like it's something that she's an idiot for not knowing.
I feel like that's Graham every week, though. Really.
Yeah, but he doesn't often, like, he'll include it in his word. He'll be like cockle, blah blah blah, but he won't be like, you're an idiot for not knowing this kind of thing.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah. Who's your weirdo, Nathan?
My weirdo is basically the 7 humans that are still alive for encountering what are more humans and then immediately trying to kill them. You're at war with Cybermen.
Yeah.
Right? You're not at war with humans.
Do they
what are you doing?
like? Oh, but there might be like raiders and shit, but probably not. Like,
no, there's not. Right? There's not. Okay, what are you doing? Why are you're at war with shiny metal robots? Okay, not just ordinary people.
They're quite clearly on your side.
They're quite clearly humans on their side, and they're immediately like, we're going to kill you.
Yeah, we don't know who you are. We're going to kill you. That is strange. Nathan, it's time for the audience to have their say, right? People.
Not if I have anything to do about it.
People can write into us, Nathan. They can write into what email address, you might say?
thoughts@anotherhappystudios.com.
Oh my God. They can also join our Discord and leave a little thoughts in the little threads that we leave out, Nathan. Have we got any beautiful emails to start with?
Yeah, also Discord might be fucked, but also it might not be.
Yeah, you and Piers were yapping about this in the admin chat this week.
They've maybe walking some stuff back, so I don't know. We're figuring shit out.
Until we say otherwise, the Discord is cool and running and fine.
Yeah, but also it might not be.
No,
so,
just stop. Don't fearmonger, Nathan. They like their little space.
Who knows? Lawrence, let us know. What are the people saying?
The people, Nathan, a.k.a. the Doctor in this time, on the Discord, have said, not about this ep, but I have noticed when Nathan does an American accent that is not either Southern or New York, he sounds a lot like the fake Mandarin in Iron Man 3. Do you? You're not going to be able to do it now.
You'll never see me coming. Do I sound like that?
America. I don't know. I can't recall it, but you won't be able to do an American accent now without doing the Mandarin.
That was me going to my Minnesotan/Canada voice. How are you?
Yeah.
Hey, how are you? Hey, it's good to be aboard the place. America. Hello, it's me, Nathan Bauer. I'm an American citizen.
Yeah,
I am doing it.
Yeah,
Shit,
you are,
fucking
yeah.
hell. It's me. Hello, I'm Nathan. I'm an American. I'm from Maryland.
Some people call me a terrorist. I consider myself a teacher.
Good movie, man.
I'm in the show Wonder Man, and I'm a delightful addition.
It's also the best Iron Man movie.
You love that Iron Man movie.
Such a good movie.
The best Iron Man movie is so obviously the first Iron Man movie.
No, it's not. It's Iron Man 3. It's so good, man.
Nathan, who else is emailing us, if you'd be so kind?
Someone who's emailing us is Anthony, the Doctor Who fan from Kansas, who says, "Hello, Nathan and Lawrence. Hope all is going well. I've been listening to the pod for a little over a year now, and I've just completed 12 and Clara's run.
Yay.
I was never a major hater of this part of the show, but after listening to your guys' episodes on it, I have a much greater appreciation for it. So thank you for that. I've been a big fan of Doctor Who since Smith's run, which makes sense since that's when the show got big over here in the US. It played a large part in my personal life as well. We've been one of the things me and my wife bonded over for the first time. We even used the name from the Smith run as a middle name for our child. Sorry, Nathan, if this triggers you, since you don't really have a middle name. Thank you for that consideration. My wife and I also have our own small podcast, Two Ghosts Review, if interested, where Doctor Who seems to always enter the conversation. Even though we review all kinds of different TV and movies, I genuinely believe I listen to your podcast so much that I subconsciously can't help but bring up Doctor Who all the time. That's cool. I do have a question for you guys. There was a lot of debate over Utopia / The Sound of Drums / The Last of the Time Lords validity of being a three-parter. Do you think Face the Raven / Heaven Sent / Hellbenter is a Hellbent is a three-parter? I think it is, and that is the superior three-parter. Would love to hear your thoughts. Thanks. Sent from my air fryer. Thank you very much, Anthony. Thank you for that. Everyone check out Two Ghosts Review. I agree in that Face the Raven, Heaven Sent, Hellbent is a three-parter, and it is absolutely the superior three-parter as well.
Yeah, look, I'm not going to be... I know my whole thing is I love that three-parter, right? That's a lot of my personality on this podcast is
not a three-parter.
Yeah, firstly, it is a three-parter.
It is not. It's a two-parter, and the last 2 seconds of the end lead into it. Okay,
I disagree with that entirely.
If you accept... I said this at the time... or somewhere around about the time, as I've said this at some point, okay? If you accept that is a three-parter, then you must accept that Rose / The End of the World is a two-parter.
I don't have a strong opinion about that. I'm going to say, yeah, sure, I'll accept that then.
There you go.
But
it's not a three-parter.
Look, I'm not going to tell you that it's better than Face the Raven, Heaven Sent, and Hellbent, because, come on, get real, right? It's obviously not better. They're both goated three-parters, but one is quite clearly better.
I would say the reason why they're a three-parter and they're not is because Heaven Sent, Hellbent, Face the Raven, Heaven Sent, Hellbent have a through-line story throughout all three of them, which the Utopia Last of the Drums, the series 3 finale does not.
But it does, though. The Masters there, the Toclafane are what became of the Earth
That's
settlers.
more incidental, though, really.
That's not... You can't just say that. You can't say something in a plot is incidental, because that's plot. That's an incident that happened that made it relevant.
It's an incident that happened at the end of it, though, but it's not really like a main thrust of the episode.
They're characters that then turn into a threat. The Master's repurposing of those humans is horrific.
Disagree.
Nah, come on, man. Come on now. Can't
disagree.
be doing this.
I disagree.
I know, but either way, it's it's obviously the Capaldi episodes are obviously the more superior three-part.
And do you think it's a three-parter?
I do think, I absolutely think Face the Raven and the other two are three-parters, yeah. It's good stuff. Nathan, Dalek Destroyer 2003 says...
Whoa, don't destroy me.
No, are you a Dalek?
I guess
so.
I don't want to be a Dalek.
I don't want to be a Dalek, man.
Hey, don't make me no Dalek, man.
I remember this being all right. Not much to say. Love the goat appearing at the end. Has anyone else thought that Sacha Dhawan could have made a great Doctor?
Coulda, woulda, shoulda.
Yeah, could have made a good Doctor, but makes probably a better Master.
I like him in Villainous. He's a good insane boy, you know?
He's got a great voice like for being a villain, for being a unhinged little deranged loser.
He is an unhinged little loser.
Yeah. I prefer him in a more in a darker role, I think. Yeah, absolutely.
Did you like him as Iron Fist's mate in Iron Fist?
I don't remember him in Iron Fist, if I'm honest. I know he's in it, but I have no recollection of what happens in any of those.
He's the villain. He has a fight with Iron Fist. Right? We're gonna have a big fight. He gets a big red Iron Fist.
So why is he moaning then? He's got an Iron Fist.
No, because he steals Danny's Iron Fist.
Oh, how does Danny fight him then if he's got the Iron Fist?
I don't know, believe in himself or whatever.
Yeah, you probably have to believe in yourself, yeah. Nathan, who else has emailed us?
This is from Grace, who says, certified banger, ? Hi, Nathan Lawrence. Sorry if this is a bit long. I've just caught up with the podcast and wanted to write in. I know you both get uncomfortable with praise. Honestly, me too. But I just really wanted to thank you for the podcast. I started listening just over a year ago. You guys got me through a painful breakup, A-levels, starting university, some mental health issues, and just the general shit show that the world is at the moment. Feel you there, brother.
Yeah.
When I feel down, your riffs always make me laugh, and some of your discussions have made me reconsider episodes I once wasn't that big of a fan of. I know only Nathan can officially do this, but I think it's time the podcast is decreed a certified banger. Play the song, brackets, that obviously doesn't exist.
I don't know what song
you're talking about. Otherwise, I would play it.
Yeah.
More importantly, though, listening to the show has made me so happy to find someone else who loves 12 and Clara as much as me. My ex, brackets, the only person in my life who likes the show, actually hated them. Wow, what a dick.
Oh, wow, yeah.
It wasn't even that he denied they were a couple. He just didn't like their story. He also tried to convince me that Series 9 was a bad series. What a catch. Lol. Look, I'd say, personally, you are all the better for being...
Dodge the bullet.
Dodge the bullet is basically what I'm trying to say.
X for a reason.
Yeah, X for a reason, okay?
Yeah.
Now on to 13. While the lows are definitely very low, I really enjoy Jodie's era, and I definitely think it gets overly criticized, so it's nice to hear you guys take a more positive approach to it. Having said that, I do have one criticism that is a bit random and something that I haven't really heard people talk about, and yeah, maybe isn't that important, but this era has so many plot twists of random side characters being the villain. Kablam, Owen the Master, Orphan 55, Praxius, and possibly Demons of the Punjab, but there is a lot more nuance to that one. I don't know if this is necessarily a big issue or even an issue. It probably isn't helped because I usually binge the era in like a week, but it's something I noticed a couple of years ago, and ever since, it has bugged me. As for this episode, I really like it. I think the bleak tones and sense of hopelessness throughout is really well done, and the great prelude to the finale. I'm going to skip this because this is spoilers for next week's stuff, which I obviously don't want to give away.
For next week.
Blah, blah, blah. The end of this episode is a great setup, and every second of Sasha Dewan as the Master is a delight. Evil Mad Hatter vibes are amazing, and they work really well in opposition to 13. One issue I do have, and it's not really this episode's fault, but I do think they wasted the idea of the lone Cyberman and Cyber Wars because of what the finale is actually focused on. The tension and sense of power they built with the Cybermen this episode was fantastic, and it could have been a finale in its own right, which isn't to say that I don't like the finale we got. I just think they are two separate ideas. Maybe this Cyberman storyline could have replaced Battle of Ranskor of Kolos as an actual finale. And whilst this has been done in other places in Doctor Who, Army of Ghosts / Doomsday, and in later episodes, spoilers, the difference in Series 2 is that the Cybermen had already had a two-part earlier in the series, and the Return of the Daleks is integrated with the Cyberman story. And to be honest, I'm not that big of a fan of that episode anyway. As for one in the future, well, I guess we'll get to that. Anyway, thanks, boys. And again, sorry if this was long. Keep on legging. Grace. Thank you, Grace.
Thank you, Grace. I don't know where it all goes with the Cyberman stuff, but I definitely would like to see more Cyber War stuff expanded on. And yeah, Battle of Ranskor of Kolos was fucking arse. So if you want to replace that with a better finale, I'm fine with that, you know? Nathan Pierce writes in.
Whoa, Pierce?
Yeah, this guy sounds like a fucking dork, if you ask me.
No, he's cool. He's a cool guy.
Holy shit. That transition from cold open to title sequence got me spicy in my jockeys.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, man.
It's good stuff.
Spicy in the jockeys. Let's go. I'm going to read another one, Nathan, because that one was just a quick thought, if you don't mind me doing so.
All right, cool.
Bim
cool.
in the Flesh says...
Bim in the Flesh?
Yes. My weirdo is the Doctor because she yelled at the settlers for running away after the drones invaded the church/building. What did she expect them to do? It's true. Yeah, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's fair. I'm not going to read out Hugo's message because it's kind of spoilery. Not really. But I'm just going to play the voice notes.
Okay.
Lonely, I'm Mr. Lonely.
Oh, wow.
I have nobody that's fully my own. I am the lone one, have converted. Wish I had someone to share my throne. Now I'm a cyber, a lonely cyber, upgraded wrong, through a wish of my own. That's why I'm lonely, I'm Mr. Lonely. I'll burn the universe to make it my home. Anyway, the episode's a bit boring. Bye.
No, come on, man. It's not boring. I thought fully that was going to be a play on I have no body, and it was going to be like he was a cyber drone, and because they're just the flying heads, and I thought it was going to end at I have no body, and then just cut off there, and I thought that would have been very fun. But I also like what we did get.
Yeah. Those are some like impressive harmonies. They were like multiple levels. Honestly, next time we lose our fucking minds and like for some reason decide to do a series of rap battles as our fucking intros or whatever.
You have no idea how fast
I'm hiring Hugo, man. I'm like, that is call number 1, okay? Hugo's producing my intro, like, fuck, dude.
I remember.
That's crazy.
I remember the fucking rap battles. We're never going back to being that deranged. We can't do it.
They weren't rap battles. They were.
I made a country music diss track, and then
I made a love track.
You made a love track with the same song that I did, or something.
I killed them with kindness.
Yeah, and you did. Yeah, what could I do? I couldn't respond to it, could I?
Boo. Who's next, Lawrence?
Nathan, who is next? That answer is Terry Wags, and it's the last one I'm going to read out. So bloody say your prayers, everyone. Terry says, couple of things. Why doesn't the Doctor land the TARDIS inside the little settlement? Drives me nuts every time I see it. And that escape ship has to do the little hop upwards to get to the landing bay of the cyber ship. Not possible. Why even have the CGI do it? Other than that, other than these 2 irritations, I like the episode. I really like the Brendan side story, even though I'm not really clear on the resolution provided next episode. Oh no. It's still very interesting and oddly moving. Silly shooting stuff at Koshamas. The Cybermen could just kill them by shooting through the fabric. But whatever, still a fun watch. Love the master popping out. It puts a little bow on the cliffhanger.
Indeed.
That I'm very worried about Terry not understanding or not getting much out of the resolution for the Brendan stuff next week. That doesn't fill me with confidence.
Stay tuned.
I'm scared now. Don't fumble this. Don't fundle my little Brendan boy. I like my little Irish boy, Brendan. Lovely, Nathan. Thank you, Terry Wags. Thank you for writing in. That is all the Discords.
Lovely stuff. I will read this email from Patrick because you have a decision to make, Lawrence.
Oh my God.
Hello, boys. So here's the sitch. I've gone and made a voice note that is simultaneously my stupidest one yet, but also, does anyone have any mashed potatoes? ? With a little suggestive emoji face. Although I don't know what that is referencing. Now, there are 2 versions. A 1-minute version out of respect for Lawrence's editing.
Right.
And a full version that clocks in at 2 minutes and 40 seconds. I will respect whichever you choose to play during your podcast recording, but for the record, the full version technically covers both last week's and this week's episode. So you could say it averages out fairly timing-wise. Winky face emoji.
People that didn't write in on the first episode, since the first episode, don't suddenly get 160 odd minutes of airtime. There's no carryovers.
I feel like 2 minutes and 40 seconds is a little different to 160 minutes.
Nathan, do you remember that time we answered emails for 2.5 hours because we didn't draw a line?
Yes, I do, Lawrence. Yes, I do. Okay.
Thanks.
Trust me, I remember that. Okay.
I'll tell you what. Nathan, send me the file, please, of the short one. Stream gets the long one, but the episode's going to get the short one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I'm being nice and a little exclusive for the stream right here.
I was drinking with the lads late one night when my eyes beheld an eerie sight. For this figure from the lake materialized and spoke his name. To my surprise,
His name's Ashad,
he said his name's
the
Ascension,
Cybermen.
and he stark raving mad.
He's raving mad.
Half machine, half man.
His name's Ashad.
He said his name's Ashad. Throughout the villa on the lakeside slope, Ashad searched for a Siberian host. The doctor and fam tried to get in his way, but Ashad just said, have your free upgrade.
His name's Ashad.
He said his name's Ashad.
Fucking chorus is so stupid.
The angry Cyberman.
Angry Ashad.
Not a sweet singing tin
His name's
man.
Ashad.
He said his name's Ashad.
We got people just doing whole ass songs. The Monster Mash.
The Monster Mash.
I love the Monster Mash. First of all, it's a great
banger.
song.
Yeah.
One of the only Halloween songs to exist, quite frankly, which is a crime in itself.
What about spooky, scary skeletons?
Yeah, that's fair.
That's a good
fair.
one. Yeah.
What about the Purge Trap remix?
What's that one? Oh, I've heard of the Purge tune, but I don't know about the Trap remix.
You do know the Purge. I used to play it at every Halloween party we had. Can you always used to say, including murder? Do you remember?
Oh, shit, me. That's unlocked a memory for me. Yeah, I do remember.
Yeah.
A McLaren kitchen, man, that would be popping off. The table would be sticky. There'd be a dirty pint that someone forgot to drink. Someone would have ordered pizza and it would have been passed around to everyone. Oh, those were the days. Those were the days, Nathan. I would have smoked weed and be sat motionless in the corner, annoying Nathan.
I hated it whenever you spoke weed.
That was always fun.
God.
Nathan, if people have enjoyed listening to this, are you aware that they could give us a 5-star review, which would be kind of them?
I'm not, quite frankly.
Well, now you are. Now you know. The more you know. Also, we're on TikTok, we're on Instagram, we're on Blue Sky at Still Got Legs Pod. And if you're having a little knees up and a jolly old time and you want to, I don't know, chat to people and stuff and make friends and shit, we have a Discord. You can join it. You can make some mates. It's not just about Doctor Who in there. There's people talking about all manner of stuff. And if you're like, bloody hell, I haven't even filled my boots yet, mate, but you boys got any more? Yeah, we do. We have a Patreon. If you want to hear more of us, you can grab 3 bonus episodes there a month, along with some other rewards, which are pretty good. And when people sign up, we love to give them a little shout out on the pod. We call our beautiful patrons our companions, and we find out now where we pick them up in our weird little TARDIS.
Today, Lawrence, I'm picking up Grace, which could, for all I know, it could be the... let me just check if the email's the same. Could be the same Grace who emailed in.
Ooh, could be Graham's Grace, who's dead.
I doubt it is. You know what? It is the same one. Holy shit. Wow. Thank you, Grace.
No, wait. Graham's Grace?
No, you dickhead. Shut up, man.
Hey, man.
Is Grace... What?
I just said hey.
Shut up. Okay. Talking when I'm talking, man.
Sorry.
It's Grace who emailed us earlier and told us that lovely story and why her ex is a dickhead.
Yeah.
Thank you, Grace. Nice. Sorry. Thank you, Grace, for supporting us on Patreon. Now, I don't know where the fuck Grace is from, okay?
Yeah.
Could be
The Void.
A void, could be anywhere, could be the mysteries of time and space itself. What I will say, Grace, is if you don't have your address there, you won't get a mug. So if you want to change that, make sure you do. If you don't give a fuck, whatever, fine. But Grace was actually telling I tell you what.
We all know how this is ending, man.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but I got to find a creative way to get there. Okay,
A creative way to get there.
Of course, we know the ending, but it's not about the destination. It's about the journey.
Oh, that's true.
Okay?
Yeah.
It's about the journey. It's about how we get there.
Yeah.
Anyway, listen up, you public menace.
Yeah.
Grace was actually on a date with her ex. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
And they were together at the time.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's not like she's doing a backslide or anything
No.
like that. It was like, because we have a time machine, so we went back in time.
Yeah.
And what happened was I ran out on the date, and I ran into the restaurant while they was having a date, and twist, I kidnapped the partner. I was gonna say
good.
boyfriend, but that's presumptuous of me. So I kidnapped the partner. Okay.
I think
and
Grace
then-
said he in the email, I think.
You're right. She did actually. Yes. Okay. So I kidnapped the boyfriend, and told Grace, "I'm from the future. This will make sense soon when you email into the Still Got Legs podcast." Because Grace has no idea who we are. Am I too soon? I said,
Email the Still Got Legs podcast.
yes, that's what I said. I said email the Still Got Legs podcast, and then I run off with the boyfriend, not like into the sunset or anything, because
Whoa,
he hates
come
12
on.
Clara. No, not like that. And then I killed him, and then I came back
Yeah.
2 years later to the same restaurant where Grace was celebrating the anniversary of her boyfriend getting kidnapped, her ex-partner getting kidnapped. Murdered.
Yeah.
And then I kidnapped Grace. And now she's with us.
It's a long walk for a short drink, that one.
Thank you, Grace, for joining us in the TARDIS.
Nathan joining us next, all the way from Driffield, which I know is in
Whoa.
Yorkshire, and I didn't look up.
Driffield is in Yorkshire. It's actually like not, well, yeah, it is in Yorkshire.
You're so bad, man. This is beautifully subscribing to other. I was gonna Nathan. This is Steph Keating, who is actually the
Sister of Ronan Keating.
yeah. I was gonna go there.
Life is a roller coaster. You just got to ride it.
Well, in keeping with her
I
father's
need you.
wide words. Oh, you said sister. Sorry, didn't you?
I say, yeah.
In keeping with her brother's wise words, Steph is actually chilling. Hang on, give me a minute. My brain just short circuited. Nathan, Steph is chilling, right? And because we all know that Ronan Keating is her brother, we actually wanted Steph to feel a little closer to Ronan whilst he's busy hosting breakfast radio talk shows or whatever. So we landed the TARDIS next to Steph.
Is that what he's doing?
Yeah, he does. He's always doing radio show. I think he might have actually quit, but he did one for years. But anyway, we landed the TARDIS next to Steph. We took Steph to a wonderful world where your entire life is experienced on a roller coaster. And Steph,
Disney World.
Yeah, Disney. No, but like life from birth to death, you're on a roller coaster. So that's where we took Steph. So Steph was like, "Well, this is a wicked time. I'm finally understanding what my
I
brother."
feel like this is needlessly complicated.
It is,
I'm so
yeah.
lost here, man. I don't know what's going on.
The large, long and short of it is your brother's Ronan Keating. All right, life's a roller coaster.
That it?
Yeah, thanks for joining. What do you mean it's that it? You just fucking went to a restaurant.
That's
and
what I
kidnapped someone
said.
Again.
That's what I said in the beginning,
No,
though.
right, because-
before you even spoke, I said that.
Just because you jump in, that is not my fault. All right, I was gonna get there. You threw a spanner in the works, if anything.
Okay.
Right. Anyway, thank you, Steph. Thank you for joining us.
Good one.
It's very nice to have you here.
We also have not D. Snork.
I think that's a silent D. I think it's not dot spork.
You don't know that.
I don't know that.
Exactly. So I'm just going to read it as it is.
All
okay.
right, fine.
You don't know that.
You
Don't,
can be like that
don't
about
put
it.
that on me.
All right.
Who is from Florida in the United States of America.
My lord.
America.
America.
and
Snork sounds
not-
like the name of a Pokemon.
Well, actually, no, you're thinking of a snork. Not D. Snork was actually on one of their daily visits to Disney World, which I assume everyone does in Florida.
Yeah.
And whilst they were there, we had also stopped to fuel up our TARDIS, our Timu TARDIS, because, fun fact, the Doctor's TARDIS fuels up on the Cardiff Rift. Ours fuels up on the Disney World Rift. Okay, that's a fact that ours does. Yeah, in Florida. So we was there. People were mistaking the TARDIS for like an attraction at Disney World. They were coming in. They're like, whoa, how did these Disney Imagineers do it? Whoa, this is crazy.
Yeah.
And we're like, get out of here. This is home. Get out of here. Get out of here.
Leave.
I'm chasing them off with a stick, you know.
A rolled up
rolling
newspaper.
Yeah, I'm like, get out of here. They're like, who's this crazy man? Who is he? What's going on? Anyway, not D. Snark wandered over to us and was like, hey, what's this attraction? And I went, and this was like the, I don't know, 150th person who'd come up to the TARDIS. And then I'm like, I've had enough. And then I pulled out my knife and I kidnapped them. Okay. I shoved them into the TARDIS and I said, we're leaving. Okay. We can fill up the rest of it later. And then we kidnapped not D. Snark and we left. And you know what? Fair play to not D. Snark. They've been a wonderful companion ever since. Okay.
Yeah.
They're enjoying the ride. We're having a great time, you know?
Considering they were kidnapped, they're very, very, they're chill with it, you know?
As are most of our companions.
Yeah, they've all come
most, if
around.
not all of them, have been kidnapped.
That's Stockholm
They're all
syndrome,
suffering
I think.
some form of Stockholm syndrome, yes. Yeah.
Well, lovely. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. Thank you, Grace. Thank you, Steph. And thank you, Not. Not as in thank you, not. Like, thank you,
Thank
not.
you, Grace. Thank you, Steph. Thank you, not D. Snark. I feel like I usually do the thank yous.
You
so
do
I don't
normally,
like
but
that
like
you
I
did
always
that.
take it from whoever spoke last. I'll then take over.
Well, I feel like I don't presume to do that.
Sorry, I apologise. Nathan, we've got other shows on our beautiful network, haven't we? We've got the Saturday,
Name one of them.
All right, the Saturday Morning Cartoon Club by Brian.
Wow,
and
did you
David.
listen to it?
I actually haven't listened to it because I haven't seen the show that they've covered yet.
Wow.
I haven't seen the show that they've covered yet. If they want to talk about Danny Phantom, mate, I'm there day one.
Sounds like you hate the Irish. Wow.
You're right, even my own mother. Can't stand
Oh
it.
yeah, I keep forgetting you're Irish. for
Yeah.
fuck's sake.
Talking Pictures Pod, also by Brian and David. Bloody hell, this is the Brian and David podcast network
Bloody
at this
hell,
point.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, no. We've also got a whole back catalogue of, that's my thing. There's a whole back catalogue of the Fishing Trip files if you want to check that out. It's a wrapped up podcast on Gavin and Stacey. And
I love
also,
that.
I do a little thing every now and again.
No,
I have actually
no, I
recorded
think we can
one.
move on.
No,
I think we
all
can
right,
move
fair
on.
enough. We can move on, yeah.
Yeah.
It's unfinished film thoughts by me. Go on.
No cares, move
All
on.
right, yeah, fair enough. That's it from us, Nathan. Do you have any parting words for the
Bro doesn't
lovely
have time
listeners?
to do a fourth bonus episode, but he's got time to do unfinished film.
Because it takes me 20 minutes, Nathan, and I don't have to watch anything that I wasn't going to watch already.
Look, just because you have to watch a 90-minute TV show and then talk to me about it for 2 to 3 hours and then edit
Yeah.
it for another fucking 2 to 3 hours
Yes.
does not mean it takes up a substantial amount of time.
Oh, yeah,
okay?
you're right. That's my...
I think
yeah.
it's breezy, okay?
You called me yesterday and you said, because I've said no to this so many times. You called me.
So many times.
You called me yesterday. I was in the middle of giving my son a bath and you said, give me. You
First
were
of
so
all,
measured about it.
No, first of all, you called me.
Yeah, because I missed the call from you.
Yeah, but you called me. No, but I didn't call you while your son was having a bath. You
No, that's
called me
true.
whilst your son was
That
having a
is
bath.
true. Yeah,
okay?
I did do that. Yeah.
Yes.
And you were like, give me a realistic goal. And I think I said to you to invent more hours in the day or wait for the passage of time.
I said to you, don't say no to this.
Yeah.
Give me a goal to work towards. Give me something that I can do to make this happen.
Yeah.
And then you just said no.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Nathan, do you have any parting words for the lovely loyal listeners?
Yes. I would like to say fuck AI.
Yeah, cool.
Support human work
Mm.
and give each other a little kiss.
What about my work? Should people pay
Do
me?
that. Unless it's this.
Yeah, unless it's this. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fine then, yeah.
Only work that I'm actively involved with.
Yeah, everyone else. Fuck
Yeah,
'em.
no,
Yeah.
couldn't get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you for listening, everyone. We will see you next week. Stay groovy, stay beautiful, stay loving Docky Who.
Wow, bro fucked up. Bro can't even talk.
Oh, come
bro
on, mate.
slipped up.
Not having this.
Crazy.
Goodbye, everyone.
But I love you.
I love you.